Hello again, boxing world, and welcome to another edition of Fantasy Bout Hour, the channel dedicated to bringing you fantasy matchups on a regular basis. If there's a particular matchup that you want me to cover, please leave it in the comment section, and I promise to honor your request. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit that bell notification. The fight that I'll be bringing to you in this video comes by way of request, and it is another good one from Stephen McBroom. I thank you for your request, and I thank you for participating in the channel. I thank you for continually sending me fights. So I really thank you, sir. The fight that he mentioned is an interesting one. I wish it would have taken place at some point in their careers. They should have crossed paths, in my opinion, and that is Super Zab Judah versus Adrian the Problem Broner. These fighters have a lot in common. They both didn't live up to their full potential, and they both didn't live up to their talents. I mean, that's not to knock either one of these guys, but life and circumstances happen. They really do. I think that both of these guys had the potential to be superstars. I really do. But they just didn't live up to their talent. They didn't live up to their potential or abilities. Sometimes the mental doesn't match the talent. Sometimes the mental doesn't match the abilities. You know, it takes more than talent to be in that ring. It takes focus. It takes determination. It takes heart, which I believe every fighter has. Just for stepping in that ring, knowing the dangers that are waiting for them. So every fighter has heart. I believe that every fighter has heart. But these two, Judah and Broner, they both fell short of what they could have been. Some fighters lose once, and they're never the same. So stylistically, this is a good fight. Righty versus lefty. Both quick counter punchers. So from that standpoint, this would be a great matchup. As far as who would win, well, one question is, who would let their hands go? Who would throw more punches? Who has more power? Okay. Well, for one, let's say this fight takes place at 140, which is junior welterweight, of course. That's the ideal weight for this. But going back to my point about power, I think that both of these guys were equal in power. They were equal in ability. They were equal in speed. Both dangerous fighters. I feel Zab was more explosive. Zab may have a little more, he may be a little quicker than Broner. I'm not sure, but they're almost equal in speed, as I said. But Zab is more explosive. I think Zab is more slick than Broner. He's more slick. And one of his most dangerous shots is that lead uppercut. You know, that looking at it, land just stings. I bet that lead uppercut just stings. Zab lets his hands go more. He throws more combinations. And Broner, his hands are always at home. He pot shots. He has a great check left hook, which Zab may run into. I kind of see him running into that check left hook. But this is another one. This is another one that's hard to call. It's really hard to call. Great fight stylistically. So on this one, I'm going to have to go with my gut instinct on this one. And I think that Zab Judah pulls it off by majority decision, for the simple fact that Adrian Broner doesn't let his hands go. So those are my thoughts on the fight, and I will see you on the next video.